All right, fifth graders, I'm gonna try to do a video of how to convert units of weight. I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna go, so we'll just see here. I'm holding the phone personally, and then I'm gonna try to write on my iPad screen, so this could get interesting. But when you're going from pounds to ounces to tons, which I know you've done before, I assume you remember the conversions and everything else. So let's get started. All right, I hope you realize that a ton is the biggest, a pound is in the middle, and then ounces are the smallest when it comes to just weight itself. Okay, I assume you remember that there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. And I know you remember ounces because remember the pound abbreviation is LB, and it looks just like 16, so there are 16 ounces in a pound. Now you need to remember that when we're talking about fluid ounces, that's capacity. That's with cups and gallons and all that good stuff, and there's 8 ounces in a cup. But when it's talking about weight, there are 16 ounces in a pound, and therefore how many ounces are going to be in a ton? You have to multiply these two bad boys together, and you're going to get 32,000 ounces in a ton. These are just conversions for you to remember. If you are having state testing this year, which who knows what's happening with that, this information would be given to you minus this bottom row because you would have to personally figure that part out yourself. All right, so let's do a couple problems quickly. Here we go. Okay, so we have 48 ounces. Ounces compared to pounds, we're still looking at big or small. Ounces are small, so we're dividing. And how many ounces are in a pound? There are 16 ounces in a pound. So you're gonna do 48 divided by 16, and if you don't remember, that is 3 pounds. Okay, the big small thing applies literally to every single problem in this entire chapter. You look at the label, pounds compared to tons. Pounds are small, therefore that means I am dividing. And how many pounds are in a ton? 2,000, so I'm gonna divide by 2,000. Remember when we divide, the zeros cancel each other. 16 divided by 2 is a big 8 tons. And then the fraction stuff. The biggest thing to remember with fractions is if you're dividing, you're gonna do leave, change, reciprocal. And a lot of people I think forgot that yesterday or even the day before whenever you had division and I gave the answer key and they're like, where did these answers come from? And it's probably because you forgot to leave, change, reciprocal. This will be not one of those because pounds are big, right? So now I'm multiplying. And how many ounces are in a pound is 16. And if you do 1/2 times 16, you're going to get 16 over 2, which is 8. Down here, again, I got a big one, so we're just multiplying here. We're going to multiply by 2,000 because there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. And a couple different ways to think about this. You could do 3 over 2 and then multiply straight across, get 6,000 over 2 and get 3,000 as your answer. Or you can just say 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Half of a ton is 1,000 pounds. So the answer is 3,000. I know I'm talking fast. You know how I am. I'm sorry if this is way too much for you, but right now this is how far I'm gonna get just to see if this even works. So I hope everything's going okay. Please email me any concerns that you do have. I did put like a little survey out there for you to fill out so that I know how to better help you personally. Some of you are emailing me and that's wonderful. Some of you I have not heard from at all. So I have no idea if things are just going well and you're good or if you need something. But I would love for you to check in and do that Google Classroom form for me just so that I know where you're at. Thank you. Bye.